But overall, the feeling, the experience of being able to lessen the burden, and understand that, well, it has to be known that the past few months I've been exercising and doing my physical therapy because I've been excited about this wedding, excited for my daughter, wondering if I would participate or be included in any way. And I wasn't, and this weighed really heavy on me, and my exercise, my physical therapy went down. The energy went down, and so I was channeling all this energy from the lead base form into a higher, more highly conditioned form, into the gold kind of thing, and this metaphysical internal experience. And then I was let down, not allowed. She didn't trust me, and I told her, I said, well, you haven't even asked for anything yet, to need to be trusted with. Anyway, understanding these deeper psychological experiences and having lived the life I've lived, and going through the gauntlet of my pain, that burning fire, the paraclete symbolized by being in the fire, being the flame. The flame is the paraclete, the comforter. So the comforter themselves is burning alive. It's self-immolation. It's the monks burning themselves alive. Wake up, everybody! This is just a fantasy. Don't take it too seriously. This is where the lightheartedness and the strength of mind, comes in, where you've really got to get a wake-up call. You've really got to come to terms with the way life is, and not take it too seriously, but obviously take it seriously enough to stay true to reality. I have, speaking of pedagogy, I have this saying, stupid crazy people. I had to understand what I meant by stupid crazy people. I don't like using terms I don't really understand. So I had to understand my own terms and my own definitions, and I was thinking about it. I was thinking, stupid means that it's someone who edits out whole swaths of reality. So you can, for instance, you're listening to me right now, everything else is shut off. So all those other whole swaths of reality is shut off for this little picture here. And crazy I define as reinventing a fantasy to fill in the gaps. And usually that fantasy that fills in the gaps that we've edited out benefit us. It's very capitalistic, so to say. It's profiting exorbitantly at another's expense. That's the kind of crazy that I mean. That we will edit out whatever doesn't please us and put back in the missing part, a fantasy that is so pleasing and so aggrandizing, and I challenge myself with this all the time, because I have such excruciating pain at times, and it's such a challenge to overcome this pain and keep walking, that I realize usually what gets me to that point is I've been really intense into my deal, whatever my deal is. And I was really intense. I had all this energy, all this hope and joy and wondrous stuff for my daughter welling up inside of me, and happy for her and her husband to be, well, they're married now. And I had to do something with it, and I was quite literally edited out of their life. They edit me out, and they fill in the gaps with their little picture that they're painting, and for me, I look at the bigger picture. I go, well, where is this going? Where's this going to end up? What is our relationship going to be? Because I found that what is crucial in growing is change and development. There's this ongoing dialogue, this ongoing conversation, and we grow and we change and develop. But when we edit out certain things, the growth stops immediately. And if we're not growing, we're dead, so to say. So the fruit languishes on the vine, so to say. So all these things are going on, and they're not even observed by other people. I'm experiencing this. This is what I'm going through. And every time I try to share it, I know that I expand their consciousness. I know that I broaden their view. But it can be very destabilizing to people who need to control everything and keep everything just so. And I can't... I realize that idea of the paraclete, do you want to be the judge of the dead? Hell no. I really don't. I don't want to judge people who are growing at their own speed, at their own time, and they seem to be doing relatively okay. And I think to myself, how much do I want to invest in this other person's life in trying to get them to come to that wonderful springtime blossoming again. Most people, they get to my age of mid-40s, I'm coming up on 43, and they don't have the blossom anymore. They're counting their fruits. They're counting on the fruit, which means the blossom has already gone away, and they're working on the fruits of their labor. And then my daughters, I want them to know their flower. I want them to know the flower of their life, the blossoming, the youth. It's so hopeful.